Okay, are we live? Yeah, we live. Okay. I'm on my 4th coffee. That is next level stuff, Stel. Next level stuff. I'm gonna speak up, obviously. The earphones are reasonable volume. Yes, we are live indeed. Okay, so obviously if the audio is a bit shit, just give me some feedback and I will go from there. Yeah, I'm on my second coffee at the moment. I've been up since 10 past. Obviously, I've been up since you tweeted me the before. What were you doing today? I got my rolling pin. My challenge is to kill someone with a rolling pin. How are you today, Stella? I know you've been awake for a while. I'm gonna try and do. We're gonna try and do Far Harbour, but I'm gonna put my lucky sledgehammer away. I'm deaf, so okay, that's not good. I honestly don't know if you're being serious or not. But yeah. But I'm hoping the audio is okay. Let's just fire some shit, see how loud it is whilst I'm talking so I can gauge. So obviously that humming is my PS4. I have moved it to the floor so it's nice and quieter. But I want to do Far Harbour today. There's no in-game audio. What the fudge? What's going on? Oh, I've muted it by accident. There we go. Right, we're back. I always do that. I mute the in-game audio whilst I figure it out so I know it's working well. But, you know, there's no rush to get your challenge out, Stella, unless it is Cordless VI's challenge. Then he usually puts it under like a time constraint, which can be quite infuriating. That's very fucking loud. Let's just turn it down by that much. Keep the microphone at that level. Okay. Yeah, well, that's not really a good thing, Stella, but I'd imagine you need to wear some kind of like hearing aid so you can hear properly. But if you don't want to, that's fine. I'll try not to be super loud, because I didn't know you had a hearing problem. So I'll try not to shout and scream like everyone else does. I had a problem with my ears recently, like, well, in October, when I did all my previous live streams before April. I was partially deaf in my left ear and mostly deaf in my right, and that's because my eardrum started bleeding. So it looked a bit like The Exorcist, and it was pretty insane. But you know, I'm actually going to try and do some missions today. I'm not going to check out the wanted poster. We do have shit to sell, so we can check it out at the same time. Nah, shout away. No, I'm alright. It's too early to shout. Mark, isn't it like 4 in the morning? My god, man, you're up early. Thank you, Mark, for the like. I appreciate it, and I hope you're doing well this Saturday early morning over there in Florida way, I think. I appreciate it, bro. Hope you're doing well this fine day. Let's get it back up. Stop moving backwards. There we go. Okay, so we're going to sort out the bounty letter, do the bounty, sell some stuff, earn more money. Raiders in Andrew Station. I know where that is. We haven't discovered it, so we can discover new places at the same time. If you hear me munching, I've got a biscuit, so I do apologise.
We're so delighted you've chosen us for your shopping needs.
Well, what happened,
I've got a few
Mark,
minutes to
is
browse.
I had hearing problems, and it was in my left eardrum specifically. I perforated the eardrum a couple months ago, to the point where if I would have been, let's say, punched in the side of the face, or like affected my eardrum area, then I would most probably be deaf in my left ear. But I managed to get it sorted, so I'm not as deaf as I once was. I can hear, so that's a good sign. I'm going to turn down the in-game audio. I'm just listening to it now. It's a bit loud. Sending healing hugs. Thank you very much, Stella. I have to take these really infuriating eardrops, and it's so annoying. We're going to sell some... I keep the Great Mentats. I will get rid of Buff Out. I know Buff Out is like a generic drug. You can't really not do anything with it. Jet. Don't use Jet. Trying to not to use as much drugs as I can. Or at least Buff Out, because Buff Out's like a steroid in reality. Okay. The microphone is fairly close to my controller as well, so you will hear me button mash from time to time. We need 308, 50 caliber, 10mm, 5.56, probably shotgun shell and plasma just in case. Sell all the mutant chops. Keep the new color quantum. I love Buff Out, has me carry all my stuff. If you take Buff Out and Buff Tats, they stack onto one another, so your carry weight's increased by like 120 or something ridiculous. I'd sell 6 Radex. I'm gonna need right away. Ribeye steak. Stealth boy, we should be all good to go. I want to do the Andrew station first. You're fully recovered then, Morph, or do you have difference in sensitivity? I know a thing or two about drift. Well, what it is with my right ear is a lot more sensitive than my left. So my left eardrum obviously started bleeding a couple months ago, and that's because they believed it was perforation of the eardrum, or like a light bruising around it. So that's a more sensitive area. But obviously that got fixed a couple months ago. Then my right ear got affected, and obviously if you hear a lorry screech, use its brakes, that really oh, I've not discovered this place. So the right ear basically is more sensitive to like high pitch volumes and such. It's annoying, but I get used to it. I'm going on a plane on Monday so that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, the left is fully healed, Mark. It's all sorted. The right one I just have to put eardrops in every day for like a month. So that's going to be very interesting. I'm trying to unwrap my biscuit without causing too much noise. Okay, that didn't go very well. Alright. I'm going to go to Andrew Station, it's not too far away. If the audio is a bit quiet, you know what to do. So I've been advised not to go to concerts for the next year, which is gutting because Foo Fighters are touring early next year, I believe. So I would like to go and watch those. Yeah, so the left is fully healed, the right is still a bit sensitive. So I usually when I listen, put my earphones in, headphones on, I take a break after a short while. Nope, there we go. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. I should have thought it through. We're totally not ready for Far Harbour. Okay, let's go. 171 subscribers. That's amazing. I have so much things to pack. I'm just not as doing it. Doing everything like last minute. My room's a mess at the moment, that's just great. Right when he's working hard, no surprise. Just a guy dominance if you want to drift. Okay. Well, I don't have my earphones plugged in at the moment, but I will take a note of that, Mark, so thank you very much, and I will address that issue. So thanks for your help, bro. I really do appreciate it. And I will try and do that accordingly depending on what device I'm on. But I know usually with everyone they have a more dominant side. For me, my better eye is my right eye, like I see better with my right eye. But I can't read a book if it's less than 6 inches away from my face. More than 6 inches away from my face. So, you know, everyone's got like a stronger side, haven't they? I'm literally all right-sided. I can't really do much from my left down, so. Stella, don't you have kids as well? I wouldn't be able to cope with this high scritchiness of the children. I live near a primary school, and I hear them, but if I'm not close to it, then it doesn't really annoy me. It's just really high pitched and irritates my ear. It's not that I don't like kids, it's just, you know, I'm not in a rush for them. Yeah, Mark, if you are around the streams, you will see Stella from time to time. She does pop in. I'll pop in. And obviously same with Stella to Mark as well. Alright, let's... A Rust Devil. I'm not going to bother with the Rust Devils, because if they're going to go over here, that just... Obviously move away from the direction you're shooting from. Oh wow, that's actually... Oh, you're close vision then, aren't you? You're, what is it? It's called like long distance and short distance, that's the one. Or long distance. I can't remember which one it is. But I'm the complete opposite. I can't read a book without my glasses on if it's further than 6 inches away from my face. So it can get really infuriating because I'm halfway through Game of Thrones books and I can only read them within about an inch of my face. Oh, you have? Okay. I thought you've been in the stream with when Stella's been here. I can't remember. Oh, bugger off. That was close. Oh yeah, it's you should go and see an ENT about it if you haven't already. I mean, getting an appointment's a massive pain in the ass. Like, you're not going to get an appointment within a month, I guarantee you that now. I booked for mine in January and got one in the middle of May. If it is too loud, I will turn down the in-game audio, do correspondingly depending on what you think. I'm going to get killed right now. I'm going to cripple your arms. Take a stim pack, take a stim pack, take a stim pack. Fucking run. Oh, I'm dead. I don't have enough perks in toughness or lone wanderer to even stand a chance against these when I'm sneaking. This is going to be very interesting. I do apologise if you send me messages because I will get to those in a moment. I see you. Off with your head. Oh, done. There. Income audio voice order is fine. Oh, Nightbot's working, that's great. Gonna catch up on chat a moment when people stream. Okay. Yeah, you kind of remind me of Daredevil right now, Stella. I don't know why, you just kind of remind me of Daredevil. Because if anybody's seen the TV show, he kind of has to focus in on what he's listening to. So if there's multiple audio sources coming in, he has to focus on one. So he can actually listen properly. So that's actually interesting. Okay. So you think the audio is too low? That do you mean the microphone? The in-game audio? Because I don't have my earphones plugged in and I can hear the in-game audio, but I have my phone like maxed out. Could have picked a DC character for me. Oh, not DC character. Okay, let's go for. I don't know. I mean, there's not a Daredevil equivalent, is there? In DC Universe, I think there is. Might be Nightblade or something ridiculous. Nightwing, that's the one. I like Nightwing. But
that's it.
You know, I don't know if. Oh, who are you? Oh, let's get you. Let's get you. There we go. Off with your head. I said off with your head, you silly boy. I have my coffee at the moment. So I don't know whoever else has done this, but I was eating food yesterday, cut my lip with cheese and onion crisps, and then I just carried on eating. One notch up on the in-game audio, that is fine, Mark. I want to just take a note of what it is at the moment. I have to take a note of the in-game audio before I change things so I know where it's at. That's 22. So let's notch that down to... notch it up, sorry. 2. I've notched it up to 21, so it's only 1 decibel, and I don't know if that'll make a difference. But I'll notch it up by 1 every time I get feedback. The Huntress. I prefer, can't remember her name. I have like posters of DCs all over my wall and a little book of them. No, that's fine, Mark. You know, I do appreciate I do appreciate the feedback. Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Just get warmed up over here.
Can't run. I appreciate the feedback, Mark, so you don't need to worry about that. If I didn't get feedback, I wouldn't have anybody in chat right now, so, you know. That's the way I'm thinking about it. I should really get more perks into, like, Rifleman and Gunslinger, but I'm not really that bothered. Describe her. She's got, like, cheetah skin. And she has like cheetah skin. She's incredibly agile. I can't remember her name for the life of me, but she usually like pits up against like Catwoman and stuff. She's not one of the sirens, Gotham City sirens. She has like long reddish like golden hair, and she like dresses like a cheetah. It's not Black Canary. Black Canary, fucking hell. What I'll do, Stella, is I'll get a picture of it. I have a picture of it. It just doesn't have the name. And I'll put it on Twitter later on. So if you can, it might be, yeah. I think it's just like an obvious name of cheetah. Because usually if they're dressed like a cat, it's a complete polar opposite. Because DC are very lazy with the names. Oh, I'm dressed like a bat. I'll be called Batman. Because Iron Man should really be called Nuclear Reactor Man. But I do have I do have the classic my superhero totem dead. Oh no. I was hoping Deadpool would get avoided in the chat. No. Well, to be fair, Mark, you have the humour for Deadpool, so I'll give you that. You have the humour, so I will definitely. She's a Wonder Woman's villain. That's the one. Yes, actually, yes, it is. Because on the poster, there's Wonder Woman fighting her. But I'm thinking like Wonder Woman is a god. in near enough reality, she's a god, isn't she? She's the daughter of Zeus, after all. Oh shit! Didn't see you there. I'm gonna die. How do you get out of here? How do you get out? How do you get out? I'm gonna die. The joystick isn't working properly. I'm more familiar with... I prefer DC's heroes to Marvel, but I am more educational about Marvel than DC, if that makes sense. Because I used to play a lot of like Arkham Asylum and Soul Calibur when DC were in it, Injustice and everything, so you know, I used to like... Oh fucking hell, there's a lot of them, aren't there? I don't see the big hype about Spider-Man. I've never been a fan. I quite like Shazam. Shazam's really good. For my personal favourite, it's probably like Black Bolt or something. Because I have the there's a big box of the 6 set Infinity, the Infinity War. But that's currently in my accommodation, so I'll probably read over those another time. Alright, let's sneak back in here. Gonna do a quick save. Oh, Black Cat. Oh, Black Cat's associated with Spider-Man, to my remembrance. I like Gambit, he's not really featured a lot in comics. I mean, he has his own he did have his own standalone comic series, but I don't know if he does anymore. It's probably, at the moment, like, it kind of fluctuates for me between the different heroes who I like. Obviously I like Daredevil, but he's not really a superhero, he's more like a man who's blind and really fucking good at fighting. So it's probably like Daredevil, with my favourite anti-hero being Punisher. Because I like the Punisher's motives. You know, he kills people who have done wrong. Like, either like being a pervert, you know, a child trafficking, that kind of thing. So I do like the Punisher's motives. Hit Girl. I do like Hit Girl, I'm not gonna lie. Right. Really, that dog should be cooked, but I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, the Gambit. Hold on, I have got to answer a call, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back again. Sorry about that. I had to answer a call. World's quickest call, right? But still. I'd like to host a challenge, Stella. I'm not gonna lie. The idea's been there. But it's most probably gonna be when I hit 200 subs, which I would have thought I would have done in the month of May. not going to toot my own horn, but I honestly thought I would have done. Because I was going to do a Fallout challenge, but there's a lot of those going around, and it's just going to be the same as everybody else's. Like, the challenge was...
Got it.
Hold on, let's... I'm going to get my thought process back again. I get distracted very easily. So the challenge was going to be something like resource limitation challenge or something. Like, you can only build with like 100 pieces of steel and you have 5 minutes to build it with. You know, something like that. It's only going to be like a one series. It's only going to be a one series video. So it would be like a playlist, like monthly challenge or like something like that. So you'd have like a month to do this, or whatever the challenge is. So you'd get given 1,000 pieces of steel and 1,000 pieces of wood, and obviously, I don't know, a couple pieces of copper to do the lights, and then you build what you want. Or like the time limit would be, let's say, 15 minutes. You would build whatever you can in that 15 minutes, and obviously you'd have to record the 15 minutes or prove it took 15 minutes or something like that. It would have been a bit of a pain to manage, but that's my idea. So when I hit 200, not if, when, I'm gonna hopefully do something like that. I'll keep that on. Muffled, I'll keep those on. Is that muffled as well? That is muffled as well.
For your safety, do not lean against doors.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the growth on YouTube is very peculiar. It's like you hit 100 very quickly, and then the rest after that are incredibly, like, well, not incredibly slow, but they're much slower in growth. Like, people coming in. So I don't know how to gauge it, because obviously if you have 100 subs, you're gonna get recommended more, I imagine. And it would go from there. I don't know, YouTube's a pain in the ass half the time. Most of the time. Because if you go on YouTube Gaming and you type in a game that you're playing, it will usually come up with your live stream or video. And obviously that is a recommendation, isn't it? Like, you're recommended on YouTube Gaming's homepage. And for me, I don't give a damn about the YouTube Gaming homepage. And I'm usually like 3rd or 4th. And I remember for like 4 streams in a row, it wouldn't even appear. Like, my name wouldn't even appear on YouTube Gaming. And that's obviously where a lot of people come in. So it can be a little bit infuriating. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I get blitz on all of them? No, I'm gonna have to do some magical shit. You would have thought I would have got 1 hit on them all, wouldn't you? But no, clearly fucking not. If there's a terminal in here that can lock the door, that'd be great.
Nice.
Is there a terminal in here that can lock the door? I'll just corner myself in. Isn't just fucking amazing, isn't it? Oh yeah, I've Jules just seen last night. Well, I know you noticed. I know you mentioned Jules stream a couple of weeks ago, Stella, so it was nice to pop in. Exactly. Exactly. You know, you don't. No one's gonna No one's gonna subscribe to your channel if you don't give a damn about what content you put out. Because I've noticed, I think when you did the Call of Duty, that you'd not play it again or something, because I think it was the plane section, the plane mission. You found the controls absolutely ridiculous and very, like, one of the worst games you've played for plane simulation or something like that. Now, I could be wrong. It was a while ago when I watched it. So at least you're saying, you're openly admitting, okay, I'm not a fan of this game, or I'm not a fan of this section of a game, but, you know, there's certain aspects of it that you still enjoy. So obviously the streamer comes first, community comes second. Because, you know, if you don't have anything, if you don't enjoy the stuff you put out, then there's no point, you know, doing that anymore, is there? Exactly. You know, you see a lot of people, you probably won't know who it is, or you might know who it is. There's a dude called Maztec Gaming. He's been doing this since January, and he's gone up 1,500 subs in that time. And obviously he must be doing something right. And I think if you enjoy the content first before you think about the money aspect of it, it's going to go a lot further and you're going to enjoy it more. Because if you're thinking about the money side of it, you're going to lose creativity, you're going to lose ideas, you've got, basically, you're limiting yourself on everything. There's a magazine in here somewhere and I'm just rattling on about random stuff. It is morning, so that's what I usually do. A blood can? Ooh. The thing that annoyed me about COD is the fact that the next one won't have a campaign, and that's really fucking annoying, pardon my language. It's like the first time I've sworn today. But it's really annoying given from the fact that Call of Duty used to be all campaign and multiplayer used to be like the next thing after it. Like, it's not Call of Duty without a campaign, and it's just so annoying. I'm gonna run. Oh shit, you're there. I need to get some more points on endurance. My endurance is only about 4. So that really pissed me off. Oh yeah, it's like, there's a difference between people who enjoy it and people who do it for money. But the people who enjoy it usually are the ones that are more community driven. So obviously they acknowledge that, oh, without the community they wouldn't be where they are now. And obviously they have an active community, they talk to many people and, you know, they support them and stuff like that. Now, the people who support the community are the ones probably have a better chance of, if they choose to, making any form of income, either be it Streamlabs, the donation section, Patreon, monetization. While the people who do it for just sheer money are losing creativity, they don't give a damn about the community. And there's 2 ways you can do it: give a damn about the community or don't. Hey Oz, welcome to the stream, bro. I am glad you made it. I saw you like the tweet I put out. Yeah, that's you know, if you have an idea, Stella, you just share it. If people don't like not everyone's gonna like every idea, but even if they don't and they leave feedback why they don't like the idea, that's another way you can improve on future things, if that makes sense. I'd like to get that dude on the floor, but we're not going to get him today. So this Andrew station's taking a lot longer than I thought. I thought they were like pansy raiders that you could hit with a spanner and they die. The lunch boxes are worth 100 bottle caps. Well, about 50 bottle caps actually. I've not saved in a long time. Yeah, Aussie's stream was actually really busy yesterday. We got a lot of, we got a couple of new people in. His Nightbot decided to work, which is great. And mine should be coming up in the next 10 minutes, so that's good. How the hell do we get out of here? Oh, we only get out by the way we came in, which is infuriating. Can we not get over there? No, we can't. I'm not going to say the dog's doing my head in. If you can hear the dog in the background, then it's you know, loud and do my head in. Yeah, That's no problem, Stella. I know you're usually busy with like family stuff and other things. I do appreciate you popping in whenever you can. And plus, you know, we usually do have an actor on Twitter, so that's a grand as well. Oh yeah, and just anywhere with a subway tunnel, a subway tunnel. Anywhere with a subway tunnel is such a great place to do a build. You can make like a mole town out of it. You can make a metro style build. So that would be really cool. Yeah, that's it. You know, Twitch is better for getting money. So if people wanted to get money, they'd go on Twitch because there's not so much regulations about swearing. Like, I swear probably a lot during my streams. In the morning, not so much. And obviously, if I got monetized, then the chances of me being monetized are incredibly slim because they look at language as well. So, oh yeah, that's really good. I'd love to do a build at the racetrack. I'm gonna try and not shoot in here. The racetrack for me would be like a robot sanctuary of some kind. I'm gonna shut my window because the dog's pissing me off. Well, Mark, speaking of the racetrack, if you actually hit the terminal at the bottom of the stairwell, the main building, the first building you walk in, you can actually deactivate the combat inhibitors, so they will attack the raiders, and they will resume their, you know, the racetrack. So they won't attack you if you disable the combat inhibitors. They'll just keep going around in the track, so you could realistically still watch them run around the track. I will go back there later actually and try to show you if it still works. I mean, no, obviously scavengers there and such. Oh, that's a good idea, Mark. That's a really good idea. You can make like an ape sanctuary and then have Cito as the manager. Yeah, I'm trying to watch my language, Stella. I swear a lot, and it's not something I intend on doing, it's just a habit. But yeah, most people know in streams, when I swear, it's not intended to be in an offensive way. Just gonna move. I'm gonna use Big Jim for a little bit. You somehow need blacksmith to tie a bolt onto the end of a wrench. Oh yeah, it would have been nice to have it as like a company or at least, you know, if you would have sided with Hancock before you hit the racing track, the triggerman won't, because the triggermen are hired by Hancock, most of them. It would be nice to just sit there with the triggerman watching a nice sport. Yeah, I think I've only ever heard you swear once. Oz. I want to say morph, but that's a bit ridiculous. I've only ever heard you swear once, and I think that was by accident, and you did apologise for it. I'm not quite sure. Why can't I hit this dude? Now we're going to come over here. I can't get over there. Sweary. It's just words. Yeah, that's right. It's words at the end of the day. To be fair, everyone in today's society is like, oh my god, you call me a cabbage, I am offended. Who the fuck is Michael? I was like thinking to myself, hey, what? What's going on? Alright, can we get you? No, I can't. Have to jump down to get you. Oh, I can't jump down there? Really? Oh, there we go. And let's just jump back between the two. Oh, that was quite easy. Molotov, there we go. Yeah, I think I try to watch as many people as I can, you know, it does get difficult from time to time. But I've not heard, there are numerous people I haven't heard swear before, like Mark, you're one of the people, along with Gary, who I rarely ever hear swear. I know Di swears from time to time, and you know, you get frustrated with doing builds and stuff, you know, oh my god, this rug isn't going where I want it to go. Oh. Yeah, if you mention anything about the Lost Boys, I'm lost. I'm lost in the Lost Boys. That's kind of Inception, isn't it? Anything behind here? No, it's just boxes and... Oh look! Empty space. I want to see what my perks are at my specials. The special is 7 points in endurance, 5 charisma, 6 in intelligence, 12 in agility. Raw power affects how much can carry the damage of all melee attacks. Now I already do pretty good damage. Affects your total health, so we may have to go for endurance. I don't know what you're on about, Stella. J and SB, I'm not. Yeah, it's over my head. If it's a TV show, I don't get the reference. I'm not gonna lie. Right. Oh, what's this place? Oh, shit. It's Chancer. So if we can... Obviously we're gonna retreat. We're gonna try and get a headshot. On the people who aren't Chance, and then we can obviously bonker on the head. Let's just wait till our caution bar goes down. Drink me coffee at the same time. This is like the only time that's ever happened when I have no clue what anybody's on about. Jay and Silent Bob, it sounds like a band.
What is it?
Or like some very bad. There we go. That was actually pretty easy. She has literally nothing useful, which is shocking. With a name like Chancer, you'd think she would have like a red nose or something like that. You know, like Red Nose the Reindeer or something. Rudolph, that's the one. There may be a magazine in here, although I may have missed it, and I can't be asked going back. Fedora, Joe Spunky's basement. Oh, this is the one that was mentioned before. I get what you mean. That's fine. That's fine, Mark. You are a moderator, so you do kind of have the authorization to use it. I'm joking. Yeah, I've heard Ready Player One's a really good film. I just have been busy watching other films. It's on my watch list anyway. I'm hopefully going to download it for the flight on Monday. Oh, there's robots outside. Oh, fuck. So there's like 4 films I wanted to watch in the month of May, and obviously Infinity Wars, Deadpool, Ready Player One, and The Quiet Place. I've seen The Quiet Place, Infinity Wars, and Deadpool 2. Well, I've seen Infinity Wars about 5 times now, I think. Okay, so if I deactivate your claws, you can't do anything. Aha, your arms come off. My arms come off, my arms come off, I'm fine. What's your bloody arms come off? Alright, where are these other assaultrons? Now, I want to see if I can one-shot a Big Jim, a robot. Or Big Jim the hermit crab. Wait, what got you in the fields? I'm not gonna lie, I nearly cried at Infinity Wars. But the only film that's made me cry is Return of the King. Man, that got you straight in the heart. It's a clamp. Oh shit, there's another dude. Where? Where's this other dude? Ooh, is this a Brotherhood of Steel man? There's usually Brotherhood of Steel soldiers. Oh, hello. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, if that would have gone through the window, that would have been amazing. Been absolutely amazing. So, I'm going to, what's our weight? 315, and that's just from sheer junk. So we're going to make a start to Nuka World. I'm probably not ready for it, but I want to make a start anyway. I want to find Nick as well. I'm going to make a start, and I'm going to make a coffee in a few minutes time. I'm going to be streaming for like another hour, I think. How long have we been going for now? We only started streaming 14 minutes ago? According to my phone, we've only been streaming 14 minutes. Which is unrealistic. 51 minutes ago. What are you doing with 14 minutes? Oh, you cried at Boromir's death? Now, if someone says spoilers, bugger off. Because frankly, Lord of the Rings has been out for like 16 years. But Boromir was a bitch. And frankly, you could see he wasn't really gonna make it.
You got a second now?
Of course,
So
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but
yeah,
for
I
as
didn't
long
cry
as I
at
can remember, I've been getting
I didn't cry at
these
Boromir's death. I cried when
flashes,
Frodo went off
memories of
to
places I've never been,
the Undying Lands with
things
Bilbo
I've
and
never
Gandalf,
seen. Memories of
and
Nicks. They're not
Aragorn
bad,
got
they're
married to
just,
Arwen.
They're just this
Well,
inescapable
Boromir's.
reminder.
I mean, it's Sean Bean.
Not
He's
the
obviously
person
gonna
I
die.
think I am.
Sure.
We're gonna make a
just
start to Far Harbour.
You
Nick, shut up.
feel.
Yeah,
Actually, no, I like
don't
Nick.
get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've
I have
kept me alive.
the all
Nick
the
was a
books
hell
as
of a
well. Like
cop.
I have the
Guy with good
He was human and
instinct
flawed, therefore
and a good
relatable.
heart. I
Well,
always counted myself
Aragorn
lucky
was,
they didn't
well,
load me
half
up with
human.
some ex-con,
You know.
or whatever type might
Yeah, but the thing is, with
volunteer
Boromir,
left
he was
folks tinker with
greedy.
their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I passed for human.
Aragorn is
I
not
get to
perfect
push
by
my
any
diamond
standards. I
suit
mean,
and
he's
every
the
other
heir of
single
Gondor.
shot
I'm going to be the
in
only one
sight.
here who's not going to
I
like
know I
Boromir.
got it good,
I mean, I like him as a
my
character.
entire
He's
life
just a bit of a
devoted to Nick.
greedy bitch,
Everything
is
that
what
makes me who
I
I
mean
am.
to say.
My judgment, and I can't do it all
Like, he tried to take the ring from Frodo, and then he admits that he tried to take it, and then he sent Frodo away, and then
Yeah, I mean, you're not
he's done
wrong.
good, but
You know,
so his thought processes are
I'm just
all
gonna need some time to
messed up.
think on this. Thanks.
Like his brother as well,
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road.
Faramir, he is a
Let's head out.
major
All right.
major asshole in the films compared to the books. Like in the books, he lets Frodo and Sam go like near enough immediately. I mean, immediately being a couple of months, because obviously Lord of the Rings is set over a 17-year period. So yeah, it is interesting anyway. I'm gonna bring my power armor with me today. I have 2 T-51s, which is amazing. Yeah, if you find a film Sean Bean doesn't die in, I'd like to see that film. I mean, he doesn't die in The Martian. Yeah, that's it. Samwise Gamgee is my favourite character. Like, Samwise Gamgee is my favourite character because that is the definition of what a best friend should do. Like, he refused the greed of the One Ring. Like, he's the only one who is,
Sure thing. What's the
he's
case?
like, Sam is the only one who didn't get greedy by the ring, didn't get corrupted by it, and there was like 4 people who near enough carried the ring, like Boromir, Frodo. Gandalf knows he would have turned into the next Sauron if he would have touched it, and there's another Bilbo as well. Gamgee is the definition of a superhero.
Inside a personal shelter, located underneath the sub shop he used as a headquarters.
Welcome back, Mark. I didn't see where you went.
Eddie Winter was from my time.
Oh my god, for fuck's sake, bro.
Only
Jeez.
I have.
Uh-huh.
Eddie Winter.
Uh-huh.
I'm convinced that he's still locked inside.
The
that
island.
shop.
Wait,
Find him.
he's in the island?
So that never happened.
No way he's in the. Oh my
It's,
god, I've seen that
it's
film like
nothing.
5 times.
Some old business of Nick's. That
Doesn't he
needs
play
to
like the
be
main
taken care of.
headman?
Justice has to be served.
Doesn't he play like the main
Now,
boss of the
win.
facility?
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
You're a good man.
Exactly.
Now,
It
back in the
also,
day,
Lord of the Rings give you a lesson.
find all
Always
of
have a
those
gardener.
tapes. I've been putting together a file on this, including my gut tell.
Oh my god. For fuck's sake. Right, I'm gonna go make a coffee because I need one. So that's climbing down 3 floors, 3 flights of stairs, because I'm in the attic. And I'm gonna let chat decide if we should do start Far Harbour now, or do the Eddie Winters case. Bearing in mind, I have to stop in about an hour or so. So yeah, I will leave that here. And then obviously when I'm back in a few minutes, I'll let y'all decide what we're doing.
I'm flying high, but I've got a feeling I'm falling, falling for nobody else but you. You caught my eye, and I've got a feeling I'm falling. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. I used to. I'm flying high, but I've got a feeling I'm falling, falling for nobody else but you. I've got a feeling I'm falling, falling for nobody else but you. I'm flying high, but I'm. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. I used to. Through. I used to. Through. I used to. Through. I used to.
Okay, so we're back. Yeah, I went to get my coffee, obviously. And, yes. Let's carry on. We've got 1 vote for Farber. And so far, that's it. It's gonna be... Okay, that's it. Far Harbour is the way. Okay, Mark, I appreciate you dropping in. I hope the doctor's goes well, and I will probably see you later on. I don't want to be in the workshop mode.
How are we doing on them?
Assassins, no, it's not going to do much for us. Our perception's already very good. So we're going to go in...
Still searching for them.
We are going to...
Let me know when you manage to...
I'll go for this one. I like that one. Tis nice. Yeah, Oz, when I was watching your challenge, you actually came up with some... I'm going to start saying again. Start again. No. When I was watching your challenge, you came up with some very interesting ideas on how you build certain things. So obviously the cages are kind of essential. And obviously you put like traps where you've got to put them as well, so that's really interesting. How you've done things. We've got to go. This way. Far Harbour. So we're only going to do stuff for about half an hour to 40 minutes. Because I actually have to start packing, so... yeah, I'm kind of procrastinating right now. I've got like a suitcase. I mean, I've done my suitcase. I've got my backpack to pack. Isn't his the treehouse one? I would say Egot's told me. No. I would say Somerville Place. Now I think you've seen my. I think you have seen my treehouse, the one that is in Somerville Place, the player home treehouse. You could build something there on the hill, or near the base of the water, because at the base, you can actually. At the base of the water you can build a water purifier as well, which is a nice added feature. Oh, hello. So you could take a crack at building the treehouse there. Why is it bringing us over here? What was the point in that? Bringing me half a bloody mile away. Stupid fucker. Mole rats, and I give you a tip, Oz. Try to build cages which fuel other cages, so a death claw would eat Yaogwai. Yaogwai eats a radstag eats a corn. So if you grow radstag, you can get your. If you grow radstag, you can get. If you grow corn, you can get a radstag. Then if you kill at least 2 radstag, you can get Yaogwai. Yaogwai, you get a Deathclaw. It's ghouls here, not my alert Stella, but thank you for the warning, which I completely passed over. Your settlement's going to get raided a lot when you have cages in. It really depends on your defense. So obviously when you have an animal, the animal's going to stay on your side because you have, I think if you have the quitting time bell, the animal will stay in your settlement. So that would kind of instigate more attacks. But the animal would also, like, if you got attacked by Deathclaws, your settlement Deathclaw would also run off someone else. I would really like to get Far Harbour started today, but it's a push against time. Because I only have about half an hour. Yep, that's no problem, man. The barber's very useful if you do not have charisma or local leader. Plus you can get your haircut as well, so, you know, that's what we're all after. I could do with a legendary, assault rifle.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Oh, slow down there, Kenji. I actually went into a shop yesterday and it was called Kenji and it was super, really cool. And it was really,
You have to get to work right away, Detective.
Hey Kevin bro, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well
It's all
this
thanks to this
afternoon.
damn
It is in
radio.
France, I think.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things.
Or morning, if you're here.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her.
Or maybe she left on her own.
I'm doing very well. I have to pack for my holiday.
She knows how
I
to
just
survive, and
decided to
she's
do a
capable.
stream instead, and yeah, that's about
I
it.
think maybe she left because she wanted her own
So yeah, I'm only going to be streaming
No.
for another half an hour
I
or
know
so,
my daughter is in danger.
and hopefully from there on in.
We'll find her.
This is going to be the last stream before my holiday.
Thank
I might
you.
be able to squeeze one
Her
in
room is
tomorrow, but I
upstairs
highly
at
doubt
that
it.
house. And
So
if
this is
you
going to be
had
my last
any
stream
more
before
questions
holiday, so
about
when
her,
actually we get back,
just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get
we
to the bottom of this.
can just
Just sit tight.
carry on with Far Harbour. Obviously we've got to go all the way upstairs. The lamp.
Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
I'll take the toothpaste because that's got antiseptic.
Project
I'm doing
log,
well. Slept for about 5 hours this morning and I walked 5k. That is
I keep
interesting.
having the same
I mean, you're more active than I am. I'll give you that now. I wouldn't be able to even walk down a hill without getting out of breath.
talking about me like I'm not there.
So well done on that, Kevin. I mean, not well done on the getting 5 hours of sleep, but well done on walking 5 kilometers.
Working radio. I'll finally get
Nice. Everyone up here is
My handle is going to be.
basically done.
Let's go with Ohm's law.
I like that.
That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
Nick, get out of the way. You buffoon. Kitchen.
Project log, kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can,
Oh, I've kind of gone backwards on this.
testing?
I'm just going to pick them all up
Radiation
for
beam
later
television.
use.
Mom says these things actually used to broadcast pictures and sounds back before the war. She also mentioned that some of the ruins of the television studios are still around if you head to the city. Of course, she wasn't too happy when I asked if we could make a trip out there. Getting off track. I managed to repair the vacuum
Yeah, my
and got the power working
My local challenge has crashed a couple of times.
Not like there's any working signal for this thing to receive.
You've had a kid in
just
here.
going to start steering this thing for parts moving forward.
Let's go for the soap. Got some oil, and then there's adhesive. You can.
Project log?
I'm listening.
Myself. I never really
I'm
thought about
listening. You shut up. Be patient.
what I am, but God. Where do I start?
So obviously there's a spade. We dig up this area here. You get a really cool little
I
gun.
managed to get a
Take the
signal, but
oil.
strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synths.
The grave site is behind the house up over there. So
They're trying to
we gotta go over there.
where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside
I know a few people use like a high definition texture pack and
then
mods and stuff. Obviously the more mods you use, more chances it's gonna crash. So,
questions.
but I haven't looked at Draco Invictus's yet.
I mean, I've always felt Granddad. I know
We.
hear this, but
So obviously want to go to Far Harbour, help them out, and I think that's gonna be it.
taught me so much.
Doo-ba-doo-boo-doo-boo.
I won't
Well,
forget any of it.
Stella, yours had like a very good backstory. You know, you added a lot of personality to each character in the settlement. So let's say if someone, let's say if you didn't put in certain
I think I know
details in certain areas, you made up for it in the backstory of each
She went that far.
settler, if
explains
that
why
makes
she
sense.
took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have
Yeah,
to go
Kevin,
after
it's,
Wait.
you know, with vanilla it's much more easier and lenient when it,
Speaking to?
you
her.
know,
Does it matter?
Because I
has a
know my
better
daughter, and if she
crashing
didn't tell us where
threshold,
she went, then she
albeit
had a
it can
reason.
still crash on vanilla. I've happened to me a few times.
You're right, detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
Sure, can do.
I need to ask you an important question.
We've not had a problem yet. We had Mark come in earlier. He said it was fine, so it could just be on your end, Kevin, but I will adjust accordingly.
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
That's crazy.
She's not a sinner. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her.
That should be okay. For me, that is a little over the threshold what I usually have it, but hoping that helps. I can't really turn it up anymore.
Maybe your daughter is just
Anyway, but yeah, I'm glad it helps. My PS4 is still loud as fuck. Get another call, so I will be right back. Hold on. Okay, we're back again. Let's start again. Yeah, I've had like 3 calls in the past hour. I mean, all from the same person, but I'm gonna take it that I'm popular. Thank you very much, Kevin, for the high praises. I appreciate the niceties and stuff. See, when people say nice things, I don't know what to say after those nice things. I'm like, oh, I appreciate it. But it's adding to that. Tell the photo steal about the... Nope, nope, nope. Hi.
Hey.
No.
I'm all ears.
Okay, we're not... I would like this to be a railroad playthrough. Hello. Oh my god, there's 2 cats. They only have 1 cat. What they called? Oh, house cat. Boring name. I have 2 cats called Smudge and Louie. I'm not going to call them house cat, am I? Come here, house cat. Ow. Thank you, Kevin. I've not built anything on Fallout in such a long time. It's ridiculous. Like, I've had a builder's block for a long time, and it's nothing bad. It's just I have no motivation to do building at all. Like, I'm always like, oh, I'll build a shack, and then I'm like, I don't like it, and then I start again, and I'm like, well, I just lose motivation. If someone said to me, build a bathroom, I'd be like, sure. And then I'd end up putting like an electric trap on a chair or something stupid. Yeah. Bullshit. I just imagine you saying that now. Like shouting at people, bullshit. Stop jumping, you weird muffin. People, stop messaging me. Someone just called, someone just messaged me. I was like, people, run, stop it. Right, my maths, right. My 15-year-old brain is... My 15-year-old brain's going on holiday on Monday. I've always thought if you jump on a plane, you'll move back, like we're doing now. We move back. But you don't. If you jump on a plane, you just stay there. And I was like, how does that work? Yeah, there's been a lot of really good games coming out since Fallout's been released. Obviously, Horizon Zero Dawn, is it? Another one you mentioned, God of War. And then there's been a few games which have got people's attention, but kind of not really bothered with. We'll take a mute fruit tea or something. Do we have one? No, we don't. I think if you do challenges like what Oz is doing, if you don't know, if you haven't checked out Oz Kevin, I would do if I were you. He's got some really good builds going on. He's currently doing a Never Leave Sanctuary build. Now I think challenges like that really test your building capabilities and ideas, imagination as well. Because obviously Never Leave Sanctuary, you've got to get all your resources, your caps, selling, trading, creating, crafting, all that shit in Sanctuary alone, and you can't leave, so it's difficult to say the least.
So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here.
Oh yeah, I've not personally played Horizon Zero Dawn. I have played. I have played God of War recently, and that was by far the best game I've played in like the last 4 to 5 years. Albeit it's incredibly linear. Almost vanilla for the challengers, just using Quabba, that should help me do the game system. Oh, I'm not using any mods for your challengers. Like none at all. I might use Quapper, but I have no idea how to use it, or I might use like a decorations mod or something ridiculous. Right, so we have absolutely no large weapons. We can't really use... We use Overseers and double shot shotgun. And we will stand over here because we get a nice vantage point. Alan Lee. Put my helmet on. Well, you can't disable CC the moment you buy them. The moment you buy CC stuff, you cannot disable it, which is annoying as fuck. Somebody came up with an idea that you can do, but I've not found it just yet. Here you are, little boys. Alright, I'm gonna just get some grenades in there. I'm not gonna get many kills, I guarantee that now. There we go. Come here, you little shit. Where's me? I don't know what I dislike more. Fucking death balls on these bastards. You bugger off, you bumhole. Shove yourself up someone else's bumhole, you little shit. Okay, that's... Got a couple of people coming in this way. I could do with like a missile launcher or some machine gun. Fuck you. You too. People, stop shooting me. What have I done wrong to you? I've just saved your life. Okay, here we go. Well, Stella, the problem with CC, if you get the CC stuff, if you get... Oh shit. Fucking hate these little bitches. Problem with CC stuff is if you get the backpack, clothing or stuff like that, the generic throughout the Commonwealth. Oh fuck. The generic, you see, so anybody can come up wearing anything that you've bought and it's really ridiculous. Like you buy the backpack, that just appears randomly in your inventory or your workshop. But if you buy clothing, then
we're all still in one piece.
Obviously if you buy clothing, people will randomly appear with it. It's not something that you go searching for, like Slocum Joe's.
Now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people.
No, my mug stuck to my coaster. There we go.
If you manage to survive despite all that, must be tough.
Ornery, I like. I just...
Done cowering behind your damn hull, Ava.
Somebody did come across a way to... there is a way you can disable CC stuff, and if there is, I'll probably do a video on it, because I know I've heard from Logo 4-Pack, Ted or Lord Runolf Ulfriston, I can't pronounce his name properly. They all use Creation Club, and in certain times they just don't want to, so there should be... There should be a way to disable them. Ah, I've got a cut on my head.
Radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That creature...
Right, so we're going to discover Arcadia. The new clothing have removed all the data from that game. It sucks a lot. Yeah, I mean, I like the Nuka-Cola ones. They have like a dirty, rugged look to them. They have a very dirty look. So that is something that I do like.
Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow.
No one knows a fog like him, but words warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste. Thanks for the tip. I honestly don't give a damn. The dialogue options are shit. I was playing New Vegas last night for about 2 hours. I really cannot get into it. I played 3 as well. And obviously I played Fallout 4 before I played Fallout 3. And let's just say I cannot get into Fallout New Vegas for the life of me. Can't run, which is annoying. I don't really understand how the fuck you make ammo. And I do like the way weapons are conditioned. You have to look after your gun, because if you don't, then bit fucked.
If you need a room, see Mitch.
Yes.
Alright, so we're gonna go and help
We're trying to have a
everyone.
conversation here.
Oh, you asshole! I'm talking to you.
Shut your mouths.
Seems I
Open
didn't
your
use
damned ears. So the frogs are coming for us all. I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house.
Yeah.
Time to party.
Here's some Mitch.
Mainland.
Alright, we're not gonna bother talking to you. We're gonna talk to Old Man Longfellow. And no, firstly what we're going to do, we're going to open the quest for the woman, Cassie Dalton, I think. We're going to go to Longfellow, and since we're going to do Cassie Dalton at the same time, we're going to do that quest as well. Get some XP going. It's a bit unfortunate how you can't create your own clothes. Like, I know you can do it in the manufacturing, but it should really be in the base game, because clearly, look at this woman here, Cassie. She's wearing a checkered brown fleckered shirt with skimpy little jeans and boots. Now, that's not going to last for 200 years. You should be able to make your own clothes, like, oh, I have a white shirt. I have a white shirt and jeans, I think that's one of the outfits. And I have a combat or a military fatigues. You should be able to create like a multi-layered clothing shirt or something. The only dog I like in Fallout is Dogmeat, and he's really fucking annoying. Like, I want like a proper gnarly looking dog, like he's been through shit and come out the other end. Like, I want one with like a fucked up ear, one eye. You know. Want a really scroungy looking dog. And then you have to like look after him and feed him. If he's injured, you have to bring him to a doctor. Get him looked after. I don't personally have a dog, I have cats. Or like a cat companion though. And then the cat will just roll around and hiss at people instead of attacking them. Like, don't come near me, bitch. Okay, eliminate the feral ghouls, which are where? So they're over there, and obviously we're going to go over there with going to go over there with Old Man Longfellow. I think that's his name. Geordies are not tough. I will. Well, actually, I'm gonna stop you there, Stella. All Northerners are tough. If it's snowing, nah, I'll just wear my shorts today. It's not cold. Sit outside with brew weather, you know. The dog will fade. Yeah, there is a mod that allows you to, as I think Oxhorn mentioned a very while ago, there is a mod that allows you to actually like wash your clothes, dirty them up, create new clothes. Well, Kevin, the problem is the problem is, Kevin, if you go into Factory Builder, you've got to create a massive fucking compressor to compress down all the machines. But realistically, all you need is a weave. Like, my nan used to make shirts and clothes, you know, give them to the charity shop, and they're in very good condition. I've still got a jacket from when I was like 12, and obviously that's 22 now, so that's 10 years ago. But realistically, you only need cotton to make a shirt, and maybe plastic to create the buttons, and that's it. You don't need like fucking steel 400 pieces of cotton. You really only need a weave, and that's it. One of the big wooden weaves. Jordan Lasses, I mean, I give you credit where credit's due, Stella. Any women from Cumbria and Northumberland are proper are proper, a lot more tougher than Southerners, let's say. Because I've gone down to, obviously I live up north, I'm back at home now, so Cumbria way. But when I'm in university, which is Staffordshire, which is the Midlands, everyone there is like, oh, gotta bring my coat. It's like 10 degrees. I'm like, you fucking pussy. It's like 10 degrees is sit outside in a shirt, maybe if you're cold or it's windy, a thin jacket cardi with a cup of tea. It's not cold. Fuck's sake, Longfellow, do some shit. He's a legendary. Yeah, not so legendary anymore. You should have climbed. Yeah, the factor is for bullets, however, like if you were making a handgun or a 10mm pistol, actually do make sense. So, you know, give them credit, give Bethesda credit for doing the weapons part right. They couldn't have done it wrong, it's just a complete pain in the ass when you want to build them. Because I know also you built a nice looking manufacturing thing and we had it the wrong way around or something like that. You had to change the entire building, which is annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But see what this legendary dude had. Depends on what you're used to. I live in a place where we have 10 degrees in winter and 40 in the summer, but it's all dry all the year. Oh yeah, it's probably the same in. It's probably the same similar here, Kevin. Like up north is a lot colder than down south. Because you know up north is a lot more emptier. We don't have many buildings to protect us from the weather. So whenever it's snowing in Cumbria and we see Londoners up there, it's like, oh my god, it's so cold. And I'm like, it's maybe bring a jumper weather. It's not that bad. Like it's, what is it now? It's 15 degrees here. And one of my friends is from Singapore. And she's just arrived in Australia at the moment. It's 10 degrees and she's just bought 2 winter coats. And I'm like, it's fucking 10 degrees. It's not the middle of fucking winter. Well, it has to be cosmetically nice and functional, which can be difficult to do. I want to take out as many of the people as I can on the way there. Shit. Shit. My accuracy is appalling. Go on, Nick. You do your stuff. Do your stuff, Nico. I'm going to just use Big Jim. Oh! Legendary. We're going to get a lot of legendaries here in... How are you not crippled yet? Oh, violent 10mm pistol. I'll give that to Nick.
Hey. See what I can do.
Yeah, that's it, you know. Oh yeah, the cat lives on the coastline, I think. I think she lives in the Devon region. I mean, you don't have to say, you don't have to say that's where I think she's a southerner. But yeah, I know she lives down south and near a coastline, I think. So, you know, it's very wet in England. It's not something that is ideal. Oh shit, I'm so still. To get some shopping then further server. No problem, Stella, I understand. Thank you for dropping in. And I hope you have an eventful shop. And then have a nice day. Ah, fuck. Ah. I felt like a bitch. Okay. Yeah, Plymouth region. I thought it was around there. So yeah, Plymouth's like near the coast. So you're gonna get the sea breeze coming in. And it's okay if it's like summer. The sea breeze is really nice. But when it's the middle of fucking winter, it could not be more horrible. Why can't I get this dude? That's enhanced. Synth left arm. It's not great. I'll just sell it. Wolf meat nature. See, I live in Cumbria way, and obviously I live in well, I moved to the Midlands when I'm at uni, so I get like a lot of different weather coming in. Like we get absolutely scorching summers. Like sometimes it hits like we don't ever really hit 40 degrees. The hottest I've ever encountered was 38 in Wales, like 5 years ago. And I'm obviously going on vacation, which is going to be equally as hot. Oh yeah, 15 to 20 degrees is nice and cozy. Sit outside, have a nice cold drink. Anything more than 20 and it's humid, like humidity as well, that's just damn right uncomfortable. I'm going on vacation on Monday, for like the first time in like 15 years, and it's meant to be about 35 to 40 degrees, and I'm like, I'm just totally not ready for that shit. Leave the Mirelurk alone, legendary gulper. I wonder why it's called the gulper. You suck everyone's dick. Oh, this is why I should not have so many problems anymore. I get really hyper. Fuck. No shit. Oh yeah, a lot of people are more southern than me. I'm not gonna lie. There we go, what have you got? Duelist leather right leg. So far we've come across 3 legendaries and 1 was fairly useful. Well, you're closer to the equator than England is, so you know. There's something you can take. Get to Arcadia, do Cassie Dalton's quest, then we're probably gonna stop it there and then carry on with Cassie Dalton in the next live stream, which will be either tomorrow or in 2.5 weeks time. I don't know yet, it really does depend. I mean, I'm not going to be streaming while I'm on vacation. No problem, Kevin, I will hopefully still be here. Where the fuck did all the ghouls come from? There's another legendary dude, isn't there? You can't really miss with a melee weapon. If you miss, then you've got a real problem going on. I don't see how anybody can miss with a legendary weapon. So we've had 4 legendaries and 1 still fairly useful, which is annoying. Right, it's very peculiar because Nick likes when you kill the standardized Children of Atom, but when you kill the Far Harbour Children of Atom, he's a completely different person. Contradicting Arcadia. Yes, okay, we discovered it. That humming noise in the background is not my fan. Wee hours of the morning here, Morph. No problem, Ted. Welcome to the stream, bro. We're going to be going for another 15 or so minutes because do have plans later in the day.
Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbour.
Okay, we're gonna do Cassie Dalton stuff. We've got to go there, so we can quite easily walk that distance. It's not a particularly long walk. With a busted controller it is. So we should be able to get this Cassie Dalton quest done, get a level up, and then call it a day. I really like the railroad paint for the T-51. It's probably amongst my favourite one anyway. That and the Nuka-Cola one. You know, the black one kind of lets you settle into the shadows and sneak up on people. All these dead crabbos. Can't get a level up, I'll take all the meat and then level up afterwards. Deathclaw hide. Where the fuck would you get Deathclaw hide from? There's no Deathclaw nearby. There's like maybe two. Pick up some power armor on the way if you haven't already. Welcome back, Kevin. Hope you did what you managed to do. Yeah, there is a power armor somewhere. I mean, we'll probably have to get it in the next stream. As I said to people before, it's like kind of a timed thing. I need to get everything done soon. Because I want to make a start in today's live stream, so in the next one we can just roll over and, you know, resume where we came from. I'm going to leave my power armor here and sneak up on some ghouls. Where's Nick? For fuck's sake, Nick, you bellend. Absolute tool bag. I really love this sword, it's so cool. Yeah. Well, I know it takes about 3 to 4 quests from Cassie Dalton to unlock Dalton Farm. I'm not sure if you can unlock it like as it is. So obviously we're going to do the quests for Cassie Dalton, get some levels up, and then obviously whilst we... for fuck's sake, give me something useful. Yeah, so whilst we do the quest for Cassie Dalton, we'll come across a thing or other. Yeah, because clearly we can attack from 50 meters away. Is that it? I do believe that's it. So we're going to report back to Cassie Dalton and then call it a day. Because I do believe everyone is back now. Everyone being people who I live with, i.e. family. Second quest from Cassie. So we're going to have to do that in the next stream, which will either be tomorrow or in 2.5 weeks' time. Because obviously I'm on vacation, so I'm not going to be doing streams from Sunday night until the third Monday afterwards. So 2 weeks as of this Monday is when I'm back, and I may do a stream that day, although I doubt it. Oh, it's great. It's like he just throws matter their way, and I don't know. I want to use big words, I just don't know any. Blitz is really good, because I know it was Ted who recommended Blitz, and that's paid off numerous times. Oh shit. I think I broke something. Oh, I will check that out, Ted. I didn't even know the Minutemen do Radiant quests, other than, can you go solve the settlement? I'll mark it on you, man. But I will check it out, Ted. I know you streamed this morning, obviously I was not up. What the fuck's that robot doing?
Hard times.
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the campground.
The hero of our saga returns triumphant.
Exactly.
Didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid for your
Yeah, I've got to do packing after the stream, Ted, so I will check it out afterwards. Do we get experience for this quest?
You're a good I've been thinking about what's next. You'd never want.
I would want to get some experience. If we don't get experience, I'll just do some cooking, because I would like to get a level up every stream. Obviously in a 6-hour stream it'll be one fucking lot of levels ups. Do we not get... Oh fuck, I'm not eliminating a fog crawler today. I do not have time to do that. I could probably like one-shot it, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. So obviously I'm going to change the thumbnail so you may get alerts or something like that. So obviously when you get an alert for me changing the title, it's not a new live stream, I'm just changing the current title of the already existing live stream. I wanna make some stuff. Is there a drug station anywhere?
Never look a trapper in the eyes.
Ah, yes. Stay back. Cutting fluid, we need acid. I'm not going to go back to Far Harbour. No, I'm not going to go back to the Commonwealth yet. Right, there's no way we're going to get a level up without doing something useful. So I'm going to trade with Brooks. I think we can one-shot the fog crawler.
Let's see what you have.
Let's set you up.
Right, I have a call to make. So I will be back in a few minutes, guys. I'm very popular. I just got an alert, so I will be back in a few minutes.
I'm flying high, but I've got a feeling I'm falling for nobody else but you. You caught my eye, and I've got a feeling I'm falling. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. I used to. I'm flying high, but I've got a feeling I'm falling for nobody else but you. I've got a feeling I'm falling for nobody else but you. I'm flying high, but show me the ring and I'll jump right through. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. I used to. Through. I used to. Through. I used to.
Okay, we are back. Had to make a call and then get confused about where we are. So yes, we're gonna take on the fog crawler. I don't understand how there can't be a single lore official available. I'm sorry, Pearl.
A stranger came to town that might help you. That's the best I can offer.
Oh, okay. So we're going to take out the fog crawler, which is all the way over there. That is such a bastardly trek. So we're going to take the fog crawler. We should get a level up from the fog crawler on its own. Thank you very much, Kevin. And that should be it. We should be able to get Dalton Farm after that. Now, I think Cassie Dalton's husband or son got killed by in a lighthouse. There's no way we're going to do that because trappers are so overpowered. Some of them. They're like the middle ground between raiders and gunners.
What's that?
That spawned very quickly. I just cleared this fucking area out. There we go. Let's go. Shut up, stupid air freshener. Thank you very much, Ted. We gotta go this way. The fog crawler's perception, I don't know what it's like, so I may be able to sneak up on him, albeit I doubt it. Husband who was shot by trappers. That's the one. If she sends me to do that mission, we're gonna kind of have to do that in the next stream, because it's gonna take a long time to kill them all. I mean, it's not particularly easy, considering there's a massive glowing one at the top of the lighthouse. We'll discover this place since we're basically there already. And obviously, whilst we do the other mission for the bartender, we can just fast travel there instead of... Get on the road so you don't miss the power armor. Good thinking, Ted. Good thinking. You might mean that road. That's not the lighthouse I'm thinking of. I didn't think it was. There's about 4 lighthouses in the game, and at least 2 I think have a glowing one at the top. I could be very wrong, but I'm fairly confident. Is it this road? I think it is this road, yeah, because the road cuts through the trees. And I think that's it there. We would see an outline of something in the distance. North of you. So it's about here. On this bit. I think it is just there. No, that's a house. It's somewhere around here. Because I really like the power armor. Oh, there it is. Thank you very much, Ted. Is that it? Is it in there? Is that the Vim one? Oh, with a fresh fusion core inside. Fully charged, because that totally is corresponding to the lore of the game. You're on it, I'm on it, I'm on it, get on it, I would like to get to level up soon, but I don't know we're gonna do it. I don't know if I have time. We're gonna skip over all the extra marking locations, because I would like to do just a secondary standard live stream, just exploring everything. You know, like banter or something. I don't know. Do something. Oh, some muties. Do not detect me. Fuck. Nick, run. Nick, you fucking bellend.
Hey.
See, after I've had about 4 copies of start swearing. Nick, here.
Move here.
Nick, you fucking transvestite, you barnacle buster. Bitch. Stay. I'm gonna sneak around the other side. Get on the rocks. Kinda knew that was gonna happen. I'm gonna just lay low for a little bit. Because I would like to get that extra XP, just to get the nice little blitz hit going on. What does the big gym cripples a target, and since it's fully maxed out, it will do a massive amount of damage. About 70, 55% damage. Where the fuck? How do you know I'm here? Nick, I hate you so much. Oh, hang on. I'm literally going against what I just fucking said. He has 2 legendary 10mm. One does... It's a 2-shot 10mm. The other does 25% limb damage. He has a Gauss rifle and a standardized fucking bastard. This is literally like tag. There's no way I'm going to take this master on with just a gun, because he's got so much health. I'm sorry I'm back on unexpected neighbours. No problem. No problem. No problem, Kevin. Hope you got it sorted. If I can peek around the bus, do the PUBG trick. Got to get a bit closer. Is he out of ammo? He's using a default pipe revolver. He's using a default pipe revolver, but the massive bullet sponges. I mean, I'm luckily not playing on survival. Resilient combat rifle. Is this any use? 100 damage. Oh, it's not great. It's not great. That wasn't really worthwhile. Now we hit the power armor over here. There it is. Nick, follow, trade.
Come on.
Looking for something?
Oh yeah, with the blitz sneak combo, definitely you do a lot of damage. But the only problem is dealing with the super mutants whilst you are being in danger. Because I don't have big weapons. I have the assault rifle, which does pretty decent damage. And obviously when you fire it quick succession, then you're going to take considerable amount of damage away from them. But if a super mutant can detect us, I think a fog crawler can probably rip us a new asshole. I have only ever discovered Ultrajet once, and that was on a legendary raider. Or next to him, I think. I'm not sure. But I've discovered it, and it's a goddamn godsend, even on survival mode. Obviously, if you have chemist, you won't never get addicted, would you? So, Ow. Ah, cut my lip on some Pringles. Right. Now, I'm gonna leave Nick in this house. Because I believe I can most probably sneak up on a fog crawler. Take the fusion power out, fusion core. We did get Nick to follow us, but I don't know where he is. Huh? Where is he? Alright, just remind me that my power arm is over at the north side of Dalton Farm, because I'm going to forget. Now, I've took out a fog crawler before, but just never with a melee weapon. So I don't know how well it's gonna do. I do have the shish kebab, which does more double damage, I think. Disable them with a good kneecap, and the other one does extra limb damage. Well, Nick has the extra limb damage 10mm pistol. Oh fuck, he's a legendary bastard. I'm gonna have to use a stealth boy. He's gonna detect me straight off the bat, but you never know. Boop! That was pretty fucking easy. Agility and perception, but he weighs 10. That weighs more than my current one. I will sell it though. 17,000 bottle caps, probably the most I've ever had at one time. Right, so we're going to... I really do not want to do that. I really don't want to do the lighthouse one for her father or something. Or that husband. I don't want to do that one now. It's going to take too long. Because we've been going at it for now for just over 2 hours. Nearly 2 hours by the time we finish. Do I have grilled radstag? There we go. I think the operators... Look at my level. It's not fully maxed out. What the hell? How have I not leveled up yet? I mean, I'm going to fry a steak and level up. Because that's clearly logical. Yeah, Nuka World probably has one of the best selections of weapons, considering there's only like 2 or 3 new additions. But yeah, I do like the handmade rifle they have. It's just ammo for it is incredibly rare. It's like, you know, go to Nuka World with a pistol and you'll probably do well. Okay. Kathy Dalton. Kathy Dalton, Kathy Dalton, Dalton, Kathy Dalton.
Old Longfellow movie.
Grandpa George can rest in peace. Fog crawler is dead.
Wonderful. That's another chapter successfully concluded. With that fog crawler gone, we can sense... That's right. And here's another...
Really, it's no trouble.
Well, now, but if you ask me, the strongest... That's what...
Blah 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 blah. Oh my god, I'm not doing another fucking quest for you.
I'll make that trap.
Oh my god. Where are they? Too far away. Right, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that today. Oh, look, 2 power hammers. How handy. I wish scavengers could be assigned to a settlement, because it would make your settlement look more varied. Like, I have a scavenger assigned to a scavenging station. So I don't have fog crawler. Fried fog crawler requires oil. How do I not have oil? I don't have any oil. How does this... What? Brooks? Need like 2 oil.
Brooks, you know when I'm feeling down, a little commerce always cheers me up. Let's trade. Let's set you up.
Brooks, give me all your oil because you like lubing up. Oh, you taking the fucking piss. Oh my fucking god. We don't have a quest from Captain Avery as of yet. But I am waiting on one. We haven't actually talked to her since we've arrived. Only the initial welcoming disagreement with Alan Lee. Thank fuck. My lord above. Haha, I'm not out anymore. Who are you, Terry? You're Sandra Lee. Feel sorry for you, love. Right, so we've got to level up. We'll do that now, actually. So we have... Big League is near enough maxed out. Rifleman is a third of the way there. Rifleman would be very handy, but we already do a lot of damage as it is without Rifleman. And then we do have Sneak, but I'm not really bothered because we can sneak up on a super mutant, so that is handy. I'm either thinking Rifleman, Toughness, maybe Science. Science would be nice to upgrade the... Science would be nice to upgrade the shish kebab and the sledgehammer. I would like a sledgehammer to bring with me, because you can just like smack people in the face with them and do a Negan basically. That's the plan. So, Rifleman, Toughness, or Science. Because our melee build is basically maxed out, we could do with more strength more points in strength, but I think we're doing pretty good considering we only have 4 in strength. Do you melee weapons get bonus damage from Mr. Sandman? No. Only silence weapons do more damage. Does it? Wait, does a melee weapon categorize as a silenced weapon? Because obviously I have my silenced pistol, my rifle, and my combat rifle. And Sandman would be very handy. Because we've got Sneak, which does stuff for your rifle stuff. You could also start building up luck for those critical perks. My intelligence is very high though, isn't it? So it's gonna kind of go backwards on itself. So do you wanna go for what do you Yeah, you got a point there, Kevin. Got a point. I'm not bothered about the ammo one. So the next one is Mysterious Stranger. Look up Mr. Sandman. That's fine. We're not going anywhere in a rush. 15% less damage. You do 25% extra damage without a companion. Hey Ice Queen, stop by to like, and I vote Lockpick. You vote Lockpick, thank you very much for your input. Lockpick, we're nearly on Master, so we're not bad there. I mean, we don't have any of the... We don't have Kate, so she can't pick locks for us. Now, we're waiting on Ted's feedback as well. I would like, preferably, to go for science. But we'll probably get another line. Well, I'm probably going to be on this tonight, to be honest. And in that time, I will get a level up going. So I would think Mr. Sandman. I do have my science rifle. Apparently, Mr. Sandman only works with weapons that have a suppressor mod. Okay, so I have a rifle, a pistol, and that is it. I use my pistol a lot as well. So I'm thinking Mr. Sandman personally, and then the next 2 levels up can be look related. So obviously we've got Ninja maxed out. A number of weapons. Would it? Do I have any weapons that actually require science? So what do you think? We've got 1 for locksmith, 1 for science, or none. I don't know. Do you want to go for science, people? Because I would ideally go for Mr. Sandman, but I don't have enough weapons to really benefit from it. I only use 2 science weapons out of 6 that I carry. So I'm not really going to benefit from Sandman. Science, obviously I can upgrade my melee weapons, any energy weapons. If I get the alien blaster, which is insanely amazing, I could get that. Okay, Gauss rifle as well, and then obviously if I put Gauss rifle, yeah, I'll go for science. And then obviously I can get my Gauss rifle back, upgrade that to whatever it can be, put a suppressor on it, and then the Gauss rifle does like 9 million damage. So that is my plan. Where's Nick? Nick is there.
Alive.
Well, I use delivery for close quarters, really, against primarily raiders and super mutants. Toodles Ice Queen, thank you for dropping in and leaving that like. I hope you have a nice weekend. So the plan is to get my Gauss rifle, really. Don't know why we got in power armor, but I'll do that off screen, upgrade it a little bit. And go from there.
How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
Still searching for it. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Do something for you?
I need you to get out of your power armor.
What?
Hello, sir. I'm going to take a sit down. And a weapon workbench. Longfall's cabin has a power arms wasting. Okay, that is fine. I'm going to work on it probably tonight when I get back after I do packing. And then, obviously, I'm going to try get a level up for science. No, I don't know, Mr. Sandman maybe, because that way I can upgrade the suppressor for a Gauss rifle, even though it's completely useless. You know, just try and milk every perk I have. So yes, I'm going to stop the stream here because I need to, well, I have to pack. And there won't be another stream for probably 2 weeks or so, maybe 3. And that's really it. So thank you Kevin, Ted, and Ice Queen, and anybody else who came in, Stella and Oz, for popping in. I will hopefully see you in other people's streams, or in my next stream. I hope you have a nice weekend, and I will see you all soon? Fairly soon, I want to say. So yes, that's about it, and hopefully I will talk to you all later.